Hello, so I'm going to show you how to swap out an expansion tank. Ours is leaky, we need to replace it. We're novices, so hopefully you'll be able to learn something along with us. The first thing we've done is we went ahead and shut off the power and set it to drain. Like you should normally do the maintenance on your hot water heater, go ahead and set it to drain, get two birds, one stone with this project. As soon as this runs dry, we're ready to get to work. So once it's drained, you can go ahead and start removing the tank. It'll be a little stiff at first, but you're going to want to use a pair of pliers. I've got vice grips or a correct size wrench. Let it drain. So now it's empty. Make sure you have some towels down because the water that's in there is pretty gross. So go ahead and pick it up. Yep. And that's why we're replacing it. So this is our replacement tank. We bought this one from Lowe's. It was $42. This one is for a 40-gallon water heater, which is what we have. So we're going to be installing this. It comes pre-packed with 25 psi of pressure, and you can adjust that after it's been installed. So you're going to want to start by putting some plumber's tape on the threading. Make sure it's as watertight as possible. Don't overdo it, just enough to give it a little bit of that extra gasket so water won't come shooting out. So you go ahead and set it on there and just hand tighten it by spinning the tank at first. You don't want to go overly crazy, put any undue pressure on the pipe. Once it's tight, get the tools out and then give it a couple of good winches. That'll do it. You don't want to overly tighten it because you might have to replace it again. So you've got a flushed water heater, you got your new tank, you're going to want to turn on the cold water, flush the system. We'll go make sure it's running clean, come back in here, shut it back off. So it's going to run a little dirty for a little bit, let it run clean. As soon as it runs clean, we'll go in there, shut everything back off, turn the water off and pressurize the system again, and then we'll be ready to go. This is the release for the hose. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten this down. Undo the hose. Make sure there's no more water drippage. And then we'll set it up to fill up the tank. Make sure the pressure valve is latched and fill it back up. Allow it to fill for a little bit. And then make sure your pilot light is lit if it's gas. This one's electric, so we'll just flip the fuse. So you can flip your main back on, get the power back to the water heater. So you turn it on the faucet after you've waited about half an hour, 45 minutes, depending how big your water heater is. Wait till it runs warm, and you're all good.